Yes, I see what you mean, Coach. I must admit his behavior has been a bit strange lately. Thank you for coming here tonight to bring that to my attention.
You wanted to see me, Vince?
Yes, thank you for coming to see me. I wanted to take this chance to compliment you on your hard work so far this year and let you know that it has not gone unnoticed. The matches you've competed in over the last few months have helped to determine your entry number into one of the greatest matches in sports entertainment, the Royal Rumble.
As you know, the Rumble takes place in 2 weeks. And tonight's match is your last chance to improve your entry number. And it must be your lucky day. Because Mr. McMahon, in his infinite wisdom, has come up with a typically brilliant plan to give you a choice of matches. You see, if you're fairly happy with your current number, you can compete in an Iron Man match tonight. When it's over, your opponent's number of pinfalls or submissions will be subtracted from yours. The resulting number will be added to your current entry number. So, if you score 3 points and your opponent scores 1, your entry number improves by 2. But if it's the other way around, your number falls by 2.
Or if you prefer to take a big risk for a big reward, you can compete tonight in a triple threat match against the number 1 and number 30 entrants. Win that match, and you'll get to enter the Royal Rumble last at number 30, which gives you a huge advantage. If you lose the triple threat, however, you'll enter at number 1 and have to face 29 other superstars in order to win.
I love it. That's sheer genius, Mr. McMahon.
Take it under advisement for a minute. Let me know which match you want to compete in tonight. Keep in mind that the higher your entry number, the later you enter the Royal Rumble, and the better your chances.
Here comes the man who's currently scheduled to enter the Royal Rumble first. He's got a great opportunity to jump all the way to number 30 if he can win this triple threat match.
He could definitely use an upset win here tonight. Otherwise, he's got to hope for a miracle at the Rumble. I wonder what he did to make Mr. McMahon angry enough to put him in a match like this. His number 30 entry spot is at stake.
I have no idea, King, but it wouldn't be the first time he's found himself in Mr. McMahon's doghouse. That's for certain. This superstar is taking a hell of a gamble. He's given up his entry number entirely and is guaranteed to leave here tonight as either the number 1 or number 30 entrant in the Royal Rumble.
He may have more guts than brains, JR, but you never can tell. Superstars have entered at number 1 and won the whole thing, and others have come in at number 30 and been tossed right over the top rope. How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he turned the tables on his opponent with that one? I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week.
Muhammad Hassan makes me sick. I wish he'd just stop his complaining.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true. but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR? So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. This could finish the match right here. You gotta respect the... He saw that one coming.
His opponent has focused on that area all match.
Yeah, and now it's paying off.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. 2. He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Eric Bischoff hear you say, you're not going to get him with that one. Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity.
He can hit his finisher right now.
That's nowhere near a 3 count.
Oh boy, here he goes.
I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR.
1, 2. He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier. I don't know why he thought he was going to get the pin there. Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King. 2. Didn't even get a 2 count on that one.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
Oh my gosh, this could be the finisher. Oh boy, here it comes. Watch out, he reversed it.
Rope break.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
Oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher. He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there? We could see a finishing move right here. They're taking it down a notch, JR. This could get interesting.
They're picking their spots, King. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Here's the cover, JR. He countered that one perfectly. It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
Maybe so. But one or two big moves could completely change the complexion of this match.
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2, 3. Sounds like this crowd.
That's it. The match is over.
Here's your winner, the King.